Welcome to Dark Sorcery. I'm Alfredo Martinez, and I got with me the one and only Ikela Morningstar.
Hey,
how you doing, Ikela?
Good. How are you?
Good. And Ikela came down from Oregon to come visit me in my home state of Utah. So we're here having a good time. And welcome to DreamCatcherz episode 14. So let's go ahead and get into this. So what would you say are the benefits of practitioners meeting in person?
I mean, you get that real life experience. I mean, you know, you can do magic and stuff virtually, but it's a lot more hands-on. It's a lot more intimate and special.
Right. And I think that there's a lot of things that you can learn from someone. Like you can know them like online and see them, you know what I mean? And then when you meet them in person, you find out they know so much more. You know what I mean? Like just being around them, you can pick up on magical things. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's completely different. Like I've already learned so much from being around you.
Yeah, I agree. So, and the importance of becoming familiar with nature.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we come from. I mean, nature is really important. The herbs, the stones, the crystals. You know, I really recommend if you can. I mean, I don't know what everyone's setup is, but if you can do rituals in the nature, I mean, it really gives a whole very magical element.
The energy is a lot different, you know. And I think that if you're a practitioner who tends to stay inside a lot and doesn't go out, I encourage you to go outside and explore nature.
Yes.
Because I think that it will empower your magic, and in a way, when you're out in nature, it kind of charges your spiritual battery. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love doing rituals down by the river, just like the energy of the river. Or I know you like to work with the wind when it's windy or rain. I mean, just it's so intense. I mean, I love hugging trees.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll say it. I'm fluffy and I like to hug trees.
It's all good. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I'll hug a tree too after this video.
We'll hug a tree together and show you.
Yes, we will.
We'll turn it around. Yeah. Well, now we have to do it. We told them we will.
Yeah, we will. And besides that, I also think that it adds an extra layer of beauty and appreciation to your magical art if you work with nature. It allows you to appreciate the energy more. And would you agree with that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And the importance of becoming familiar with the herbs and stones in your area. So that's one thing that a lot of people don't take advantage of, is that you have, you know, things that come up in your life, things that you need to do, and there tends to be, you know, there's lots of herbs and stones around you, but you know, you don't bother picking them up. You go to the store and buy these, pay overpriced, you know, or very expensive prices for stuff that's been shipped in from, you know, later. What do you think about that? Yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I know everything, but like even just taking a little bit of time to study your local herbs and stones and stuff.
Yeah.
There's actually some local groups where I'm at for like getting stones and crystals and like where these good spots are at.
Yeah.
So you can also like find groups of people that, you know, maybe like the grow herbs. They know where some good, you know, flowers or whatever at.
Yeah.
And surround yourself with those people.
Yeah. I agree. Great input. Now, I know that there is a technical term for this, but zodiac signs that overlap. So, let's give the example. So, let's say if somebody's a Libra, you know, you have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. So let's say that if somebody is, let's give the example of Virgo and Libra. So let's say if someone is born in September and October, there are both Libras in both those months.
Okay.
But yet, if you're a Libra born in September, yeah, you'll have a lot of the same qualities as someone who's born in October as a Libra. But since you're closer to Virgo, you're going to pick up some of those qualities of Virgo and Libra with, you know, with the following sign, Scorpio. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I really do. I also feel like you might, you know, pick up on some other things based off like your natal chart and all that.
Yeah. It's, and a lot of people don't agree.
They don't look
just
into
because
it
somebody, just because somebody is a certain sign doesn't mean that everybody in that sign is 100% the same.
Yeah, it reminds me of that video I sent you.
Okay. That's funny. Okay, so now wearing colors and energy. Now, I believe that if you put on different colors, you radiate different energy wherever you go. And also the energy reflects, and people interact with you differently when they see you and in different situations. What do you think about that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, red's a really powerful color. I love it. Like, to me, it shows some strength and confidence, And I mean, of course, we wear black a lot. But like foremans or like someone high up and whatever, they always have a white truck.
Yeah.
Or like how like all these fast food places, the sign is always red. It's because we're attracted to the color red. We're more apt to go there because it's red. That's just an example.
I think I definitely agree with that. I think that if you're very depressed, you can wear a color like yellow.
I just was thinking that.
Yeah. To kind of brighten your mood up. If you're lazy and you need some encouragement to get up and go get something done, you can wear red.
I feel like a boss bitch when I wear red.
And you are. I can vouch for that.
Thanks.
So, now showing altars and interference. Now, a lot of practitioners like to show off their altars, on social media. This is what I've done. This is the spell I'm doing. But at the same time, when they do that, now, people can interfere when looking at it. What do you think?
Yeah, in all my videos, I'll do kind of like a demonstration on how to do a ritual, but I won't do the ritual itself because let's just say 500 people view it and they're like, "Oh, she's dumb. That's not going to work. This is stupid. She should have did this." It's adding negative power to my spell, and hence might not work or might revert to something else I don't want. I think it's okay, in my opinion, to like say, "Here's my altar setup," but you want to be careful on like sharing those personal details of like, you did this for your altar and whatnot, like.
Yeah, even, and like you had mentioned earlier, even someone just taking a look at your altar and saying, "Oh, well, that's not going to work," that's sending energy to it.
Yeah.
And that can affect the outcome of how the energy goes.
Yeah,
definitely. Okay. And negotiating with deities. Now, like the saying goes, it's the branch that bends that doesn't break. You know what I mean? If you see in a situation that is that seems impossible, instead of just making things black and white, why not making things gray? Why not make things gray? Say, go to a deity and be like, I need help with this, but if I do this and that for you, will you do this and that for me? You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with it, but for me in my own personal workings, I don't do a lot of that. But I know, different practitioners like to do it, and it does, in my opinion, work better. Going about it that way. Yeah,
because there's always, when you see a door in magic, there's always a way through, or around it. It just takes multi-dimensional sight and some, meditating on the situation and, negotiating. You know what I mean? Whether it's negotiating with a demon or whether it's negotiating with the dead. Whatever they like, say, "Hey, I got this and that," and just work things out. You can really change the outcome of a bad situation that way. So, well, it looks like that's all for right now. But thanks for tuning in. And dark blessings.
Dark blessings.
We said in the last DreamCatcherz episode, we're gonna hug a tree. Here we go.
We're hugging a tree.
Yes. Here you go.
See, you feel that energy?
For your viewing pleasure. Yes, I do. I really do.
Right?
Yeah. This could be a whole episode right here.
Yeah, just taking in the energy of the tree.
Just hug a tree.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.